Hello. Today, I want to talk about isolation. It's a topic that comes up a lot. I hear it in Reiki workshops. I hear it in my healing sessions, and I hear it less of it in my cacao ceremonies because we are forming community there. And so that's just what I want to talk about is that if you are feeling isolated, you don't have to, right? It's just if you're on your spiritual path, you're beginning to wake up and things are a little different in your world, right? And no one around you understands. Your partner doesn't get it. Your friends don't get it. You can't talk about your new Reiki experience or your new meditation experience, whatever it is. It's really good to seek out new venues where you can meet like-minded people. So one would be to find a meditation group, that somebody you could meditate with once a week so that you meet like-minded people, right? I know again, this is something that comes up in the Reiki workshops. So I offer a Reiki share once a month. One, so that my students can practice, because that also happens that when people are deciding just to start taking Reiki, they're just like, oh my God, this is amazing. But the people around them are like, I don't know about that Reiki, and they might not want to receive it. So I've had clients or students who don't have anyone to practice on. So that's a place where they can come practice, but also we just have a wonderful group of people that are coming together. Like we all look forward to it now. Yay, it's our Reiki share because of that like-minded group that we're in. We're all into the Reiki. A lot of them are my students or ex-students. And so we're all nourishing ourselves with the Reiki energy and just being really supported in that environment, this spiritual environment, when no one thinks you're a weirdo, no one thinks you're a cuckoo, right? We can talk about our psychic gifts and no one thinks, it's weird, right? So that's another area. I know here again, I'm speaking of Boulder, but I think it's probably anywhere, there's meetup groups. A lot of people that work with me are empaths and highly sensitive people. And there are meetup groups specifically for that. So if you're in an area where, unlike Boulder, again, we're so lucky to be here, just feel so much gratitude to be in this town where there's so much on offer in the spiritual realm. But if it's not in your case of wherever you live, finding a meetup group that really, with highly sensitive beings in there, will also really support you. Yoga is another one. Now again, I speak for Boulder. There's so many different avenues or ways of yoga, right? You might want to find one that maybe people are there, just check out, talk to people, see whether they see them spiritual. Sometimes people just do yoga because it just makes them feel good. And then it's more of a workout thing, which is fine. But you want to tap into one that's got more spiritual based people. Kundalini yoga tends to be much more spiritual. So that's a good one to check out if you're new to the yoga world. Another one is there are cacao ceremonies. If you are local and you want to come in and meet more like-minded people, I just love it. We have a cacao ceremony this weekend, and I'm looking at the list of who's registered, and I would say I know 75% of them. They are people that have come before, and they keep coming. One is the healing they're getting and the heart opening they're getting through the cacao and the shamanic journey, and the awarenesses they're gaining for their own intention. But it's also the community. They come in, and I just love it. I've been doing this now for about a year and a half, and people come in and they say hello to their friends that they've met at the cacao ceremony. So that's another. We're doing it this Saturday at 2:30 to 3:30 in North Boulder. So happy to share that information if you'd like to join us. Those are the main areas that I can think of, but really anything spiritual, wherever you are, find something that resonates for you on the spiritual realm and go. Even if it doesn't, maybe it just interests you a little bit, just go to the workshop or go to the gathering. There's a lot of ceremonies. That's another one. Here in Boulder, there's a lot of full moon ceremonies. That's another good one to connect with like-minded people. But that really is to say, if you're a newbie in this realm, we don't want you to feel isolated. We really want you to feel supported, and that you are not cuckoo. You are not. These beautiful awakenings are happening for a reason, and we love you, and we want you to feel supported. So hop online, do a little research, talk to people, just do anything. And if you're here in Boulder, come join us for the Reiki Share, which happens. The next one is just 2 weeks' time, second week in December. And we got a cacao ceremony this weekend. So on that note, I wish you a beautiful rest of your afternoon.